Hey church, I wanted to update you on a really exciting ministry story through KAC. In the fall of 2020, we launched a sermon series called More Than Me. We also launched an initiative attached to this. I stood in front of you and I said, there are ministry partners of ours in central Mexico, and their desire is to purchase land which a house will be built on. See, our ministry partners are actively working with unreached people groups in central Mexico, and some of these people are coming to know Jesus and wanting to follow him, but the area in which they live is hostile to the message of Christianity. So they're faced with a choice. Do I follow Jesus and lose everything, or do I stay here and reject Jesus? That didn't sit well with us or with you, and so we wanted to partner with them. So I asked that we would raise collectively $25,000 to help them purchase this land. Well, all of the numbers have come in, and I'm so grateful to be able to stand before you and say we have raised $38,006 collectively. So we blew our goal out of the water to help them purchase this land. I'm excited to give you updates as they build this and as these people come and find refuge from persecution, the lasting eternal impact that your generosity is going to have. Now, one of the cool side stories of this was a class at Kamloops Christian School wanted to partner with us in raising some of these funds. So Trevor Brown, who's a teacher at Kamloops Christian School, went to his class that builds things and technology and design, and he said, hey, why don't we start to build things and sell them and give the proceeds to this More Than Me initiative in central Mexico. Well, it's really cool that they came together and sold these different products, whether it was a bench or a shelf, and they also raised money for this. I want to update you from Trevor's point of view of the impact of this on his class.
ADST Missions is a brand new class that we started here at Kamloops Christian School. We started in September. We've taken a group of kids. We were able to use our tools and our skills, our abilities to create things like benches and other furniture and other items that we've sold to different people throughout the Kamloops Christian School community. And we've donated that money. We were able to raise just over $3,700 to go to that mission. Normally they're building something for themselves that they can use, or that they can gift to their mom or their dad or somebody close to them. But this was a completely selfless act where they had to create something, and their blood, sweat, and tears went into that object, and the whole thing right from start to finish went to somebody else. And that was one of the pieces of this that I think was probably the best way for these students to experience missions, was because it was completely selfless from beginning to end. They had to create something and let it go.
I ended up choosing a more difficult project than I usually do, and I probably would have ended up giving up if I didn't know it was for something bigger than me. It was encouraging to know that what I was building wasn't just going to be another thing that someone would have, but it would actually be for a bigger cause and going to something with much more meaning.
Isn't that amazing? Our church is all about forming fully devoted disciples. We want to see all people become fully devoted followers of Jesus, and all people means a class of teenagers, graduating teenagers at Kamloops Christian School. So praise God for how He has used you and this class to help people in central Mexico. It's also so cool that these ministry partners, Pastor Thomas Bencomo and Brenda and the entire team, have also sent just a little bit of a thank you video, just so you can kind of take a glimpse into what impact your generosity is going to have.
Es un gozo para mí poderme comunicar con ustedes.
It's such a joy to be able to communicate with all of you today.
Y darle gracias sobre todo.
And just really thank you for what you have been doing.
Es para mí es una alegría, es un milagro pues, de Dios.
It's a miracle from God.
Recuerdo la vez que yo vi el lugar donde queríamos levantar el albergue.
I remember the first place that we went.
La primera vez.
The first time that we went to see the land where we want to raise the boarding place or the refuge home.
En ese pueblo es donde se encuentra una familia que fue la que me conmovió mucho su vida.
In that town, a family lives that really touched my life, I can say.
Porque quien deja todo por causa del Señor, eso es No es normal, pues.
Because when you leave everything because the Lord, that's not normal.
Yo creo que muchos no tenemos esa experiencia.
I think that many of us, many do not have that experience.
Pero te dicen, si sigues por ese camino, te van a quitar todo lo que has hecho en toda tu vida y te van a correr.
Can you imagine if someone tells you that if you do not deny the Lord, you're going to lose everything, you're going to lose all that you have raised during your whole life?
Y ver esas personas que están con sus nietos, sus hijos ahí batallando en digamos casi el campo raso, ¿no?
And just to see those people that were willing to do it and now they're there with nothing, with all their grandkids, their kids, and they don't have nothing.
Y batallando económicamente.
And struggling with finances.
Eso me hizo realmente pedir al Señor que Él nos ayudara.
That really made me, pray to God and ask Him for help so we could do something.
Y poder prepararnos para otros que van a venir otras igual que ellos.
And be able to be prepared for others that are going to be coming to that place.
Así es que yo lo felicito mucho.
So I really congratulate your church.
Sé que están haciendo mucho.
I know you're doing a lot.
Y es mucho el gozo que vamos a llevar a esa gente.
And I know it's going to be great, the joy that we're going to take to those people.
Así es que muchas gracias por hacer esto.
So thank you so much for doing this.
Dios los bendiga.
God bless you, Kamloops.